Second name, you like your first name and second name.
It's a short.
Short middle name.
Oh.
I don't have a second and a first name.
Oh, that's
Just
the
a
one.
one.
Wow.
That's unique.
Adna ismi Star. Just Star. Star.
Star.
Star. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a star.
Uh-huh.
So that's
You don't use like your last father's last name? No?
It doesn't have.
So your full name will be like, oh no. And what's your father's last name?
What's your father's name?
No, I mean, what, how, name of family, name of family.
It's difficult.
But she doesn't bear the name. She says she doesn't bear the name,
And your
that she
last
does have just one name.
What's your passport name?
Okay.
Now repeat, Maria.
Like, oh no.
Odna Tungalag is one name.
It's one name and it's her name.
Yeah.
It's your name.
Yeah.
And your last name is?
Batrakhwat? Batrakhchak.
Yep.
I couldn't pronounce
Odna
it.
Tungalag Batrakhchak.
Russia and Mongolia.
Yeah.
Anna means star. Do you know what your last name means?
I don't know.
Batur?
Maria Angelica.
Wow.
And my last name is Chacon Garcia. In Colombia we use father's last name and mother's last name. So Chacon is my father's last name and Garcia is my mother's last name. And I researched the meaning of my name, and Maria means the favorite of God. And Angelica is comes from angel, it comes like the messenger of God. And Chacon, I'm your angel, Caroline. I'm your messenger for God. So you have to do whatever I want you to do in the crew.
In the crew?
Sure.
Oh,
Yes.
Chacon means
Can I have the
the person, the neighbor. Yeah, the neighbor who's like loud and happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Loud neighbor, the loudest neighbor.
The loudest neighbor that come from God, I don't know. So, yeah, and Garcia, a lot of people have the last name Garcia, and nobody knows the root of that last name. So, that's really, for me, it's really funny to have a last name that is like the neighbor, and it's so common. Garcia is also common with like Maria Angelica, like the show somewhere. So, yeah. Okay, Isaac.
Okay, I have a phone name. Isaac, Owor, Rayola, Ondigo.
Wow. That's a what?
Ondigo is my dad's name, but I don't actually know. I don't know.
Indigo is a color.
Oh, not
Ondigo.
Ondigo.
You know how you what?
Rayola.
We will pronounce it Ondigo. You pronounce it Ondigo. It's so fun. So different.
And Rayola is a name I was given, I've named after my grandfather. It's an old name, maybe because of time. I actually don't know. Maybe I'll ask one day. But a war means someone who is born just after midnight.
Oh, after midnight.
Yeah.
Your afternoon? Like
no,
the bright sun?
Daytime.
Daytime. Moses in the morning?
Odhiambo.
It's morning, right?
Evening.
Evening, okay, Moses evening. And you night, okay. we miss morning now.
Somebody morning.
Yeah, so that's it. But Isaac, I'm told, means laughter.
Laughter.
What's laughter?
Laughing, I mean. But your second name means something that is very bad. I want to say it, but it doesn't reflect you.
I don't know, maybe she knows.
You know it, maybe you haven't figured it out. I don't know.
Okay, it's like the name Rayola, it means
No.
it's a yeah?
Yeah, go on.
The name Rayola means that it's like a description of it's like someone it's like in my language, it's like someone. You are describing something about someone, like if you want to say someone who is colorful or something. But I don't know what it means. But the word, the R and the A, shows that it's a reference to someone. Yeah. She claims.
But
to know.
Owur, not Rayola exactly. Owur.
Ah.
What does it mean?
Okay. It means someone who is born after midnight, but still, that's a name. But there is an adjective also for the same. You can. It's one word, but it can serve as an adjective and as a name. As an adjective, it will mean someone who is mean,
Selfish.
or selfish. Yeah.
Whoa.
Selfish. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I like the born after midnight.
Owur.
but that one, it's
No,
an adjective because
giving you an example.
in that sense,
Okay.
or
Better.
Yeah.
is a reference to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Or selfishness.
I see.
Owur
And
is selfish.
But when it comes to a name,
boy is boy.
it's
I'm a girl, because now it's Achieng, I'm a girl. If it's a boy, it's Ochieng. But Odera is my dad's name. I don't know what it means. But there's like, you know, the granary where you put, I mean, you can store food, like a food bank. So after harvesting like grains, you can store them here. In my local language, it's called dero.
I think it's
There.
barn here.
The barn.
yeah, the barn.
B-A-R-N.
Granary.
Granary, yeah.
Or
So,
granary, yeah.
so dero. So maybe my dad was born next to the granary. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Is it where you're born or where you're conceived?
Oh.
The same case, two last names. The first name comes from the father and the second, the first last name from the mother. Sylvia means queen of the rainforest.
Wow. Queen of the rainforest.
And was the mother too of the twins Romulo and Remo, and they founded Roma. So was the mother. Anybody else? And Constanza is somebody that is constant.
Wow.
Change.
Yeah, and Mora is a berry. I think a blueberry.
A blackberry.
Blackberry.
Also. Okay. But
No,
Mora also means where somebody lives. Mora. Ella mora. It's
Ah,
like
yeah.
they always to say like somebody lives there. So
Have a lot of meaning.
yeah, have a lot. That's my word. Have a lot of meaning.
Yeah, and Sanchez is a very common last name in Latin America.
And then
Yes, it is.
First name is Paula, middle name Renee, last name is Curran.
Karen.
Curran, C-U-R-R.
Okay. Quran. That's how I call it. Quran. That's
Actually,
how
I
I
don't know
call
the
it.
proper pronunciation.
Quran is the Islamic Bible in my language. Yeah.
Probably more like Quran. Let's see. I don't know where my first name comes from. My middle name comes from my grandmother on my father's side. And I was told that it means small, but I don't really know. Because I was born 2 months premature, so I was a really small baby.
Yeah.
And Curran comes from my father's name, which originally comes from Ireland. I was told that if I go to Ireland, I would see my name everywhere.
How do you spell it?
C-U-R-R-A-N. Curran.
Like a current.
Yeah, almost like carrot.
Minus T.
So, like, I know you guys know this, but, like, part of U.S. culture is, like, most of us don't know our heritage very much. And so growing up, I never knew what Curran meant or where it came from until I was in 9th grade. And my 9th grade English teacher, on the first day of class, he's reading us the names of every student. And he says, Curran, are you related to my cousin? Or to my wife? I have no idea. So he went home and he asked his wife, and it turns out I'm his wife's
Really?
cousin. And that's how I found out it was my ancestors from Ireland. It's a total disconnect.
Is Paula mean anything in Spanish?
I think it comes from Spain.
Paula?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It's okay.
My brother's name is Paul,
Yeah.
Mm.
and I want to.
Paul is Paola.
Yeah, it will be the same meaning.
The woman
A
is
lot of
Paola and the
meanings.
man is Paul.
I can't remember.
It's okay. If you remember, you can tell us.
Yeah.
But Paul in the Bible.
Oliav.
O-double-L
Oliav.
A-V-E.
Oliav.
I don't know the meaning of my first name and my last name. It's just that my middle name is Libot. In Filipino, it means to roam around, to walk around. Libot.
Libot.
Oh,
I know
Lib.
what Michael means. My father's name is my grandpa name is Michael. In Russian it's Mikhail, and it means
Godlike, I think. Godlike.
godlike. Yeah.
Wow.
Are those Michael? Are those are any of your names like from other people in your family?
And my spelling of my Michael is different because it's spelled
Oh, yeah.
like M-I-C-K-E-L, not the usual C-H-A-E-L.
Mikel.
Yeah, I thought it's like Mikhail, but then it's like okay, Michael, Mikhail.
Yeah.
But it's Michael.
Michael. Okay.
Yeah, and there's a
I'm going to.
Gracias, Miguel. There's a famous angel.
Philip.
From the
Yeah,
Michael.
Mikhail. It's all in languages, but different a little bit. Mikhail.
Yeah, Mikhail in Russia it's very nice. Misha.
Yeah.
Misha it's very
Yeah.
soft name of beer.
Yeah.
Bear.
Your short name or nickname will be Misha in Russian.
Yeah, Misha we call bear. Misha also.
But it also means bear.
Yeah, bear. Yeah, you can call you Misha.
How do you say food?
Because
My name is Liu Jing. Liu Jing. Yeah, it's very short. Yes, in China, most people have, some maybe half, they have three characters, Chinese character, and my name is two characters, so it's shorter. And many people in China name the same name with me. Yeah, you can find, it's a very common girl's name. Yeah, and Liu is my father's family name, and Jing is my given name. It means quiet in Chinese. Yeah, and my mother said when I was born, she just want me to be quiet. Quiet girl. Yeah, something like that. She said maybe in China it's a culture. The girl is she very quiet. And
Oh, it's very nice. Like
yeah, it's very nice.
yeah. So how did you choose your name, Fiona?
In my maybe 7th grade, and in the English class, I need to choose one, and I choose it from a Chinese like writing book, and there is also a middle school student. She chose Fiona as his English name. It's her best name, and she is loved by the classmates. But I think it's nice. So I just
Do you know what does it mean?
I don't know.
Me neither, but first time I heard Fiona was from Shrek.
yeah, everybody knows.
Fiona is a Celtic name.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing that I know about Fiona.
And you had to choose some name. You couldn't be without a West name. You had to choose one. Yeah.
Everyone has to choose it.
Jonathan Mizrahi.
Means what?
I will explain. The first name I have Jonathan is a biblical name in the Bible. He was the son of Shaul, Saul, I don't know how you call it.
Yeah,
He was
Saul.
a king, first king,
Of course.
actually. And Jonathan was supposed to be a king, but they both died in a battle. And Jonathan was in the Bible, he was a really quiet guy.
One more question.
In the Bible,
More quiet.
in the Bible, he realized he
He was the
also
first quiet guy.
Oh.
And he didn't have he didn't care to give up the crown of the king, even though he was supposed to be a king. So we were both, everybody knows King David, because they were really good friends, and that's it about Jonathan. The meaning of it, actually, it's God gave. In Hebrew, we are using the first two words, Yud and Vav, Yo, meaning it refers to God, like the two letters that refers to God, and Natan is gave, something is gave, and Mizrahi, my surname, is my father's family name. That means that we are Eastern, we came from the East, and actually that's quite correct, because my father family came from Iraq. There was a really big Jewish community in Baghdad, in Iraq, the capital of Iraq, but no more. So that's my name.
And so my first name is Olga, and it have a short version, and you can call Ola, can be Olinka, but I don't really like them. you know,
One more. Lyolia, Lyolik.
But I would say most of the people call me Olga. It's Asian Scandinavian name, and it means saint. So we have the same name. And but another meaning is also like, you know, river, a big river in Russia, Volga. So like just like remove the W and the Volga to the left. So, but it's a little bit different because Olga and well, it can come from there too. So, and my last name is Romanova, and it's actually the name of the last Tsar dynasty, like a king's dynasty in Russia. So I have a really good name. Like there's like in the school there's people always tease me like I'm a blue blood, and like there was the girl they thought like all the family died, and like from the last family there was one of them was Olga, one of the kids, so Olga Romanova was, and I was just like, oh, that's you. Yeah, it was. So and my middle name, it's not actually the middle name. We have like a patronymic name. Like in Russia and probably some Eastern Europe countries, patronymic name is a name of a father. So my father's name is Anatoly, and my patronymic name will be Anatolievna. And my brother's patronymic name will be Anatolievich, and my sister's patronymic name will be Anatolievna. So we'll have the same patronymic name. It's my father's name. And the last name of the whole family, so my mom, my dad, and all of the kids will have like name Romanova or Romanov. We have different ends depending on the gender. So ending is different. Yeah. So that's my name.
So my name is really easy. I have only two names, surname, and it's Eva Svobodova, and Svoboda in Czech means freedom.
And same as
in Russian too.
And
yeah.
Svoboda.
Svoboda, yeah.
Yeah, and also it's the Ova is a female ending. So my father is Svoboda, and I am Svobodova because I'm female. And Eva, I think Eva is the first woman on the world.
Yeah.
Like Kofiano Atta.
Do you have H at the end?
Yeah, H at the end. So it's very unlike some African names or names in Cameroon, because Cameroonian names are very long and this sound very strange to the ear. And Clarice means luminescence.
Oh.
It's a Latin name, and it's also cut short as Claire. In French, you say Claire, Clarissa, whatever. So when I was born in Cameroon, is an African country, and every African country have the dark pigment, melanin. Everybody is black. So when I was born, I was fair, very fair. I was almost like a white, and my aunts and my uncles were like, they will not leave the hospital. They were taking their turns to watch over me, because back then they used to steal babies, and they were scared that if they should leave the hospital, I would be like stolen. Everybody went home and took the mat and a small blanket, came and slept around the hospital, and they were there watching. And that is it for Clarice. And Atta means snails. Snails.
Oh, snail.
Snails, yeah. Snails. The mollusk that moves with his house. But paradoxically, I don't eat snails. I don't eat snails. And that is it. Yeah.
How come your name is shorter?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it's short. And I'm named after my paternal grandmother, my dad's mom. That is it.
My full name is Margaret Elizabeth Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, Margarita, yeah.
And so Meg is short for Margaret, or like Mego is what my family called me growing up, or sometimes my friends call me Maggie. Yeah. But Meg and Margaret both mean pearl. And I don't know what Elizabeth means.
Elizabeth was Jesus' aunt in the Bible. Yeah? Am I right? Christian.
Yeah.
Mary's Jesus' aunt.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aunt of Jesus.
Was Mary's sister. It's because
Yeah,
of,
Mary's sister. Mother of Jesus.
And yeah, John the Baptist's mother. John the Baptist's mother. When she came visiting Mary and the child in her womb lived with joy.
Of the Bible.
And Johnson is very, very distant, but is from Swedish, Johansson, which is son of John. So I have Swedish roots, but it's so far away. I really don't. I'm not in touch with my Swedish culture. My closer roots are Irish and German and Swiss. Scottish, maybe.
Yeah, Elizabeth, you have John. Elizabeth gave birth to John the Baptist.
Yeah.
Yes, so you are the mother and the son.
And Margaret's in the Bible.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure out who Margaret.
I grew up in a Catholic family, and so me and both my brothers all have names from the Bible.
What I can say, Margaritifera, do you know? It's a snail, but in the water. It's a very, very, and there are pearls. It's making pearls. There is when there is a sand, and then it's covered by the stuff in the snail. It's a bivalve.
Yeah, bivalve.
Oyster, yeah. So it's a Margaritifera. It's a pearl.
Oyster pearl.
Oyster pearl. Yeah.
So we both are snails.
Yeah, Sandra, your turn.
idea.
How you know idea?
Other names.
Ordóñez.
Ordóñez.
Sandra. I don't know.
Tell us the whole name.
My whole name is Sandra Araceli Ordóñez López.
Oh.
I don't know where they come in. Also, it's like your last name, Ordóñez, is from your father, and López is from your mother. Ordóñez is from
Sandra mean?
Didn't you research it? I researched it before this day because it was like last time. What is Maria? But Maria is like more easy. Maria. Maria.
What is that?
Maria.
What is that?
But Ordóñez, it means, I don't know, in Colombia it's also with milk. The cow. Ordóñez. No? I'm sorry, but I don't know.
Like Sandra.
In Colombian Spanish, Ordóñez is Ordeñar. Yeah, exactly. Like milk, the cow. Yeah. When you take the milk of the cow.
Oh yeah.
Milking? Yeah, milking.
Milking.
Ordóñez means that. Also, thank you for sharing. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Usually, I'm sorry, I will put her out. Exactly. Wow! It's like that. Remember, here it is. No.
No.